A, there's nothing wrong with that conversation. B, I don't know if he's right. You have a right to talk about stuff and not be right, Twitter. You can talk about stuff like this. I don't know if he's right. Maybe he's right. Maybe he's wrong. It's a worthy conversation. And for the record, this is how he authentically feels. There's nothing wrong with that. I mean, this is a thoughtful player. He's one of the more quotable NFL players. A little bit enigmatic, but he's thoughtful. When Chris Carter got in trouble at my former employer, my takeaway was, well, he was giving you his authentic life experience. The NFL hired Warren Sapp, Michael Irvin, and Chris Carter, all with baggage. 2 had dealt with addictions. That's Chris Carter telling you his real authentic life story. Let him tell it. You don't have to agree with it. I think this opinion, right or wrong, talk about it. If it moves the football, if it moves the needle and we can bridge gaps, I think it's interesting. I don't know it to be true. If you could bring data, that would be interesting. I told you guys this morning, I said, I don't know if that's true or not. I've always felt, and my staff looked at me like I was a loon. I said, I've always felt attractiveness matters at companies, all companies, that the tall, good-looking guy or the more attractive woman gets a break at the company. We all know that taller people make more money, right? We all know that people who are judged to be symmetrical, have symmetrical faces, make more money. They did a study. They did 2 studies with 30 Dutch women who don't watch the NFL. 2 separate studies. And in both studies, they took the NFL quarterbacks and ranked them 1 to 10 in attractiveness. They don't watch the NFL. The better looking quarterbacks were more successful on the field. Attractiveness matters. Why? More confident since you were a kid in high school and college. You're a better leader. You're better in groups. People get behind you. I think attractiveness, tall, slender, symmetrical face. You think I'm crazy? I think it matters. When Cam Newton walks into a room and he's flashing those pearly whites and he's smiling and it's harder to hand down a 9-game suspension to a big personality and a handsome guy and he's got a good smile. It's just harder.